We are here live in Atlanta, Georgia for the college football playoff semifinals. Number 1, Indiana, undefeated Big Ten champions, going up against number 5, the Oregon Ducks, who have not lost since October 11th when the Indiana Hoosiers went into Eugene, Oregon and beat them 30-20. Both coaches yesterday talked about the evolution of their team and that they're not the same team that they saw in October. I think what we have to be looking at today is Jordan Davison, freshman running back for Oregon, being out. That's a big time loss for the Ducks as they lost him in last week's Orange Bowl. But both teams, entirely new teams. It's Fernando Mendoza, Dante Moore. Who will be the number 1 quarterback taken? Might depend on the playing of this game here in Atlanta, Georgia tonight, 7:30 p.m. for the college football playoff semifinals and the chance to go to the national championship. It is expected to be a majority Indiana fans compared to the Oregon fans tonight. Obviously, on October 11th, when these two teams played early on in the regular season, it was in Eugene, Oregon. The Hoosiers went on the road and won by 10 points in a hostile environment. At the time, the longest consecutive winning streak in all of college football. But now we are here in Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and the Indiana Hoosiers look to have the advantage, at least off the field, and the fans in the sections up right behind me. The fans will be loud, they will be a factor, and Curt Cignetti and Fernando Mendoza want the Indiana fans to be the 12th man on the field. Wow, what a first half here at the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. The Indiana Hoosiers winning 35-7 right now. The game started out with a bang. D'Angelo Ponce pick 6 on the first play from scrimmage, and really, the Hoosiers did not look back. The Ducks went on to score the next drive, but the Hoosiers put up 35 points. Fernando Mendoza, 10 for 11 throwing, 110 yards, 3 touchdown passes. This is absolutely incredible. 3 forced turnovers for the Indiana defense, and they've just looked unstoppable. We talked about early on in that game against Oregon in October, the Indiana Hoosiers were able to force 2 turnovers, and that was really the difference. Now, if you cannot hear behind me, this is an absolutely electric crowd. Everyone is loud here. It almost feels like it's 90% Indiana fans here. Could not have been a better first half for Curt Cignetti and the Indiana Hoosiers. Looking forward, they have to continue to put their foot on the gas. Nobody has even come close to scoring 35 points on Indiana the entire season. The focus has to be continuing to play great football, especially down the stretch. Don't get complacent. But 14 points in that first quarter, 21 in the second quarter. Everything is going the Hoosiers' way right now. Stay tuned for more updates on Brooks White for IUS TV Sports. Make it 5 touchdown passes for Fernando Mendoza. The Hoosiers are absolutely rolling, 49-15 with just over 10 minutes left to go in this ball game. The Hoosiers are on their way to Miami for their first ever chance to win a national championship game. This has been a complete game. Stay tuned for more updates and more coverage after this historic Peach Bowl win for Indiana. The Indiana Hoosiers are Peach Bowl champs, and that means they're going to play for a national championship in just a little bit over a week in Miami against Miami. The Hoosiers put up 56 points to Oregon's 22, and really it was a dominant showing from start to finish. Fernando Mendoza, offensive MVP of the Peach Bowl, had 5 total touchdowns to 4 different wide receivers. The defense was ferocious, forcing 3 turnovers, 2 turnovers on downs, and the special teams, they dominated the blocked punt at the end of the game. Really, the Hoosiers dominated in all 3 phases of the game. The Hoosiers will now rest up for a little bit over a week before they head to Miami for the national championship game. But Curt Cignetti has now engineered one of the greatest stories in all of sports history, not just college football. The Indiana Hoosiers are playing for a national championship game against Miami.